trademarks. Why is it approved for registration? You know, we have a long history of the brand Zhonghua, and it has about 50 years of use. So that's why, because you know pursuant to the trademark law of China, and Zhonghua is a very special brand and has long history. So that's an exception. And the trademarks that shall not be registered, for example, 纤维, you know, it's translated into fibers. Yeah, it's the raw material. For clothing, right? So if you register a trademark named 纤维 for the goods of clothing, definitely it will be rejected by the TMO. But maybe you can ask me, 两面针 is also a kind of brand, right? I can also show you this one. But later I will tell you this is different from that. 两面针 is also a very famous and well-known brand. Of course, it's toothpaste. Yeah, right. Why do I give you this example? Because when I attend conferences or meetings regarding trademark, almost all speakers will give us this example. So no exception for my presentation, of course. So 两面针, and when I prepared for this presentation, I found the English translation. Maybe Mr. Levin can tell me if it is right or not.
Shiny leaf prickalash root.
Yeah.
Not very catchy, not so catchy, but yeah, no, I guess.
Okay. I just looked up into the 金川词传, and 两面针. It's a very famous brand, right? I'm sure that almost all of us have used this kind of brand of toothpaste because it has a long history, about 20 years. It has been registered for about 18 or 20 years. I mean, it has been registered before the first revision of the trademark law of China. So that's an exception why it exists as a registered trademark. And next is 奔驰. You know, the true Chinese characters refers to a very famous brand of cars. That's Benz, right? B and Z, Benz. And I'm sure all of you will agree that it's a very good transliteration of Benz. And also, the combination of the two Chinese characters means run fastly or quickly. So you can think what will happen to this kind of trademark. It should be definitely rejected by the TMO, right? If you use this trademark regarding the cars, because the characteristics or the quality of the cars refers to one of the characteristics or is that to run very fast, and it is descriptive of the characteristics or quality of a car, so it should be prohibited. But of course, we know it has been registered in China as well because it has been used worldwide and has a long history. So we have this exception. And we also remember the device, the logo, mark of Benz, right? Where is it? Here. Yeah, this part. What can you think of when you see this part?
Piece.
Piece?
Steering wheel.
Right. Yeah,
Sorry,
right. That's what I want to say. That it's very simple logo. It just refers to the steering wheel of the car. But why is it approved for registration? Because it has been used for a long time. And of course, there's no exception for China to approve this kind of trademark. So I give you these examples just to want to draw your attention of how the trademark office will examine the different trademarks pursuant to the general provisions of the trademark law. Okay. The second is a cancellation action may be taken by any other organization or individual. This one I just mentioned, right? And draw your attention that this part, non-use for 3 consecutive years. That means, apart from the TMO, any other organization or individual can have the right to cancel a registered trademark if the owner has not used this trademark for 3 consecutive years. And the second is dispute. It means any other party, organization, or individual can have the right to file a dispute against a registered trademark under 3 conditions. I will explain later. First, for non-use for 3 consecutive years, the applicant is, I mentioned just now, any other organization or individual. And the ground. When we file this kind of cancellation action, we have to give the grounds. Why should we cancel this action? Normally, when we initiate an application, we need to provide evidence to prove our arguments. But this is an exception because the burden of provision of evidence of actual use of a registered trademark should be laid on to the owner, but not applicant, the owner of the registered trademark. So it's very easy for us to initiate this kind of procedure, cancellation procedure. So if you found that I don't like this registered trademark, I will cancel it. Okay, you can have the right, but it will take about let's see, 1,000 maybe to do so. And the update. We can file this cancellation action against any registered trademark for more than 3 years, or inclusive, or for 3 years. And we should file this cancellation action with the authority TMO. For such kind of cancellation action, it usually takes about 1 year for the TMO to examine this procedure. It's very quick. Lower or quick. Because maybe you know that it takes about 30 months, about 2.5 years to finish trademark application through registration. So it's very quick. And the next is following procedures. Whether the decision made by the TMO is justified or be rejected, any other party that is dissatisfied with the decision have the right to file a review with the TRAB. TRAB means the Trademark Review and Adjudication Board. We call it the TRAB. Any question? Okay. If the TRAB rejects your review, and then you have another procedure to protect your rights, you have the right to proceed with litigation, administrative litigation before the court. That means number 1, Intermediate People's Court of Beijing. Okay, the second kind of cancellation action that any other organization or individual can make, that is dispute, under 3 conditions. I don't know why it appears. Sorry. And the first is the trademarks that shall not be used or registered or obtained by fraud or any other unfair means. Do you remember this point? I'll give you an example of Liang Mianzhen and Zhonghua and this. Yeah, that's the point. Why I show you the examples, just to draw your attention to it.